is going on, guys? It's your boy Jimmy P. It's about that time of the month where we do news and updates. Got a lot of interesting stuff to discuss with you guys. That'll pretty much take us to the end of the year. But first and foremost, shout out to all these new subscribers that have been coming in, hitting that subscribe button, showing us love, all these new comments that we be getting, all the old riders that have been sticking around. We are now on the road to 300 subscribers here, guys. Last time I checked, we was at 288. Holy crap, this has been our biggest year of growth as far as Rotted Peach Productions in the 3 years that we've been around. So thanks for all of that. From the bottom of my heart, Is It Dev, thanks you guys as well. I often think about this because, you know, we have kind of an eclectic channel here. We're not like your typical YouTube channel. I don't know too many YouTube channels that be producing wrestling, Magic the Gathering, movie, travel vlog, freaking food, all together in an amalgam on one channel. So this is the kind of stuff that we like to do, guys, and we're just glad that you like to see us doing what we do. 300 subscriber Q&A is coming up. We did one at 100, we're doing another one at 200. We did one at 200, now we're doing another one at 300. So this is your chance because we're gonna hit 300 subscribers very soon. To get in questions that you wanna ask myself or Is It Dev, and then we'll have a Q&A video that will come up after we get the questions in, and that will happen as soon as we hit 300 subscribers or shortly thereafter. We'll have the Q&A. So if you have any questions you want to ask myself or ask Is It Dev, put them down here below in the comments and we'll definitely read it aloud and answer it for you on that video. I know September's been a little bit slow as far as the uploads. I mean, not at the beginning of the month, but it's been a couple of days since I put something up. And the reason for that is that we are actually cranking up the videos to get ready for October and November. See, if you guys have been longtime fans of the channel, then maybe you have noticed, or even if you're new to the channel, let me let you know. October and November are like our biggest months here on the channel. It's when we try to pump out the most content. Two reasons for that. One, October is my favorite month of the year, so I get super excited and I'm motivated to make a bunch of crazy videos so that you guys have super awesome content for October, because that's just when I can give you my all, honestly. Two is from all the research and stuff that I've been seeing, October and November seems to be like the biggest growth months for channels on YouTube. So that's why you get like a ridiculous amount of videos in those two particular months as far as our video output through the year. So I got all kinds of cool stuff planned for October. I've been filming videos pretty much non-stop for that. So that's why you haven't gotten too much content lately, as in the last couple days. But speaking of that, let's go ahead and get into what's going to be going on over these next couple of months. Alright, first off here, let me say, I've already been trying to get you ready for next month, October. The October Primer 2021 is already out on the channel, giving you all the best information that you need to know about all the cool stuff happening in October, whether it be through movies, horror conventions, or anything else that's going on that could be awesome for October. Check that video out now if you want to be informed. Yes, let's talk about October. So, I don't know if you guys saw a couple of vids ago that I recently had myself and my Blu-ray, my beautiful Blu-ray collection cursed by, I guess, somebody who's not a fan of this channel, the evil Dr. Quinn. So, he sent me this box with an assortment of horrible horror DVDs, which I now must watch and review. So in October, you're gonna get 10 little mini reviews about these movies that I have no choice but to watch and review, and I gotta be honest with you, it's been freaking rough. I'll be getting Shudder for the month of October, so expect a review of VHS 94. I'm going to the movie theater to see Halloween Kills, so expect a little video about my feelings on that. Something new that I've never done before that we're gonna try out, and I hate to exclude people because they don't give you the option to do this any other way. But if you're an Amazon Prime member, sometime in October I'll be doing a special watch party for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, where you'll be able to get into a room. I can have up to 100 people in there. I think it has live chat and stuff like that. So that, I don't have a date for that yet or a time, but as soon as I do, that'll come out in an announcement video. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out with you guys and watching one of my absolute favorite horror movies of all time, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So stay tuned for that. That's happening in October. Also coming this October, of course, is the super stacked edition of Jimmy P's Blu-ray Finds All Horror Edition. I do that every year. We'll have anywhere from 5 to 6 to 7 horror Blu-rays instead of the normal 4 that we do. I do that every year. I like to give you guys that extra content for the old Octobers. We've got some other special goodies that I don't want to get into too many details about, but that October's going to be packed. Believe me, and there's going to be a lot of interaction between us and our fans, hopefully, with that watch party video. I think I don't know if there's a magic set coming out, but maybe there is. I think Is It Dev might be playing in the pre-release of that one. If it is, we'll get footage from that. So yeah, super exciting. Going into November, we're trying to get one more little trip in, another little travel vlog for you guys before the end of this year. This has been the biggest year, I think, as far as travel and the stuff that we put out to you on the channel. There's been a California trip, a couple Denver trips. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we're trying to sneak one more in for you, hopefully in November, if not earlier. But if earlier, I still think that content is going to come out in November. Black Friday purchases, Jimmy P's Blu-ray Finds. We'll have November seems to be a good month for those because I end up getting all these cheap Blu-rays. So look forward to more of those, of course. And as you know, as we're winding down towards the end of the year, early December, you'll get end-of-year Commander decks and end-of-year Blu-ray collection. I see that you guys seem to really like those videos, so we'll have those for this year. The end-of-year Commander video is going to look very interesting this year because I have sacked a lot of decks, and I don't know if I've made as many decks as I've sacked this year, so that's going to be interesting for me personally. I don't know if we're going to get it or not, but we'll try to get Is It Dev's end of the year. I know some people have asked for that, so I'm going to try to make that happen. But those are pretty much the guarantees as far as what's going on in these next couple of months. Let's go ahead and get into the particular topics on our channel. Let's just go ahead and hop right into the magic stuff. Holy crap, so they just banned Golos in Commander. You know who's really freaking sad about that? Is It Dev. He had 2 different Golos builds. So he has 2 decks that are now irrelevant. I feel bad for the guy because those were some pretty powerful decks. The Golos Mutate deck will not be leaving the channel. That deck tech is super popular. Golos was the most popular commander up until this point. Had well over 1,500 views. I don't think Golos will stay banned forever. So that's going to be happening. Glad to see that you guys have been liking these deck techs that we've been putting out. Is It Dev is working on some new deck techs because as far as pre-releases, there's the Midnight Hunt pre-release that I am not playing in because I'm not a big fan of the werewolf stuff. I know there's tons of good cards that are non-werewolf and stuff, but the amount of magic that is just coming out is too crazy. I can't keep up with it. But when Crimson Vow comes out, the super vampire heavy set here at the end of the year, or like that's the last magic set that comes out for this year, I will be playing in the pre-release for that one. Like I said, if Is It Dev plays in the Midnight Hunt one, we'll try to get you some footage from that. But expect more deck techs. We're still trying to get Commander games on film for you guys. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it on the magic tip. Let's move on to AEW. Alright, so the AEW, things are a little crazy with AEW right now. We had planned on taking a trip to St. Louis because for the longest time they had advertised that on November 5th they were going to have a Dynamite taping followed by a pay-per-view Full Gear. St. Louis is 6 hours from us, so we were more than happy to make that trip, make it a 3 or 4 day event, and have another travel vlog for you, plus all this awesome wrestling content. Well, like a week ago, they changed the Dynamite to a Rampage, and then all of a sudden the pay-per-view disappears from the website, no longer advertised for that particular date. Turns out that there was a boxing match and a UFC fight going on in the same night. AEW got cold feet and they pulled it from that date. So I'm just wondering how many other people are in the boat like me that bought those tickets thinking they was going to get a weekend of entertainment and are now trying to get rid of their tickets because they have no desire to go to St. Louis for a Rampage. Now, I'm super happy that Rampage is going on and there's been a couple of good matches, but most of Rampage has not impressed me. And And, you know, I've already paid for those tickets, and I paid a premium for them just because I wanted to make sure that I had tickets for that and to be able to go to Full Gear the next night. And I kind of feel like I got bait and switched there. And so, you know, that kind of stinks. That's the first time that I felt any kind of negativity towards something that AEW has done, but I have to speak my opinion. So shame on you, AEW. I've heard that Full Gear has been moved maybe to Minnesota. We're not going to Minnesota. I'm sorry, there's nothing for us there. But enough about that. So I'm not sure what's going on. If Full Gear ends up being somewhere closer, then we do plan on trying to go. I don't know about this Rampage stuff. Like I said, I've already put my tickets back up for sale. You can go find Broad Peach Productions tickets and buy them if you want to. I'm really happy with a lot of the stuff that's going on with AEW right now. Of course, we got Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Adam Cole. The turnstiles is just going with all this new talent coming in. AEW's finally beaten Raw in the ratings. We all knew it was going to happen. Nobody thought it would be this fast, though. WWE is in panic mode. I'm loving it. I'm loving all of it. Next year, I think we're going to go back to Chicago. It's a lot easier to plan out those kind of trips because they do the same thing. They're very consistent. Chicago is an AEW town. We've had a lot of fun the last couple times there. They did a fan fest, which we had no idea they were going to do anything like that when they were starting to sell the tickets and stuff. That all came together really fast. So, you know, we kind of missed that opportunity, but we won't next year if we decide to go back, and it's a strong possibility. We do love going to Chi-Town. The Lucha Bros are tag team champions. May their reign be. I'm expecting some great matches from those guys. A hot feud with Proud and Powerful would be awesome. They feuded in Impact and had some real crazy matches. Are they even called that anymore, or are they just Santana and Ortiz? You guys let me know in the comments. Keep waiting for Dynamite to come back to Kansas City. You know, we're going to go to any kind of Dynamite Kansas City, Wichita shows. I feel like they could come to Wichita. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it on the AEW stuff, wrestling content as for now. Let me know what you've been liking and disliking about AEW in the comments below. I always like to see that kind of stuff from you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and move into movie reviews, movies and stuff. So, I've been kind of cleansing my brain this month of pretty much all horror except for these freaking movies that Dr. Quinn sent me. But I've been watching a bunch of old school classics. Like, I watched Major Payne, I watched Mystery Man, I watched Cliffhanger. Oh man, Cliffhanger was ridiculous. Like, top-notch shit with Cliffhanger. I was not ready. I'd never seen that movie before. John Lithgow was a super piece of shit. I loved it. October's gonna be pretty thick with the horror, so I just wanted to kind of have a cleanse to get myself ready for all this madness I'm about to steep myself in. Like I said, you got 10 mini reviews. They won't be any more than 8 to 10 minutes on those craps. And then a longer in-depth review for VHS 94. My thoughts on Halloween Kills are coming up. If all things go well, I have a secret movie review that I'm trying to get put together, but we'll see how things shake out on that one. There's a couple of big anniversaries for classic movies coming up, so I'm trying to get things together to go check those out and give my thoughts. Not too much coming out after October that I know about that I want to see, except for maybe Spider-Man. If Spider-Man even comes out this year, who knows? The Eternals might be good. I don't know. I'm holding reservations on that one. Oh, the new Resident Evil. The new Resident Evil. I definitely want to check out that new Resident Evil. It's kind of like not being talked about very much, but I've been seeing a bunch of pictures and releases, and I heard that it's coming out around Thanksgiving. If that's the case, I'm definitely going to the theater to see that. Holy crap. If you guys want to know what I think about that, let me know below. I'll give you something for that. But yeah, I've just been watching a lot of like 90s classics. I watched How High, just a bunch of stuff that I watched when I was in high school that I liked, either with my friends or alone. But it's fantastic trip down memory lane this month. But I'm really looking forward to immersing myself back into what I need, which is blood and gore, death, beautiful women, you know, all the good stuff that you get from horror. But yeah, I think that takes care of everything on the movie tip. Let's talk a little bit about games and streaming. So as far as the games and streaming, I won't get too much into it. Not too much going on until October, and then whenever Far Cry 6 comes out, I'm gonna try to get myself and Night Guy together so that we can give you some streaming content. I've been looking forward to this for well over a year now. Far Cry games are just super fun. I like blowing stuff up, and you can do it with your friends. Can't go wrong there. This one looks like the biggest Far Cry that they've ever made. This is probably the last one that's gonna be on PS4, so it's gonna be great to have this. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get a PS5. It'll be a while. I'm gonna wait till I don't have to fight and claw to get one. Not really any other video games coming out that I just have to have, honestly, besides that one. So there will be streams of Far Cry 6. Some with me, some with the Night Guy, hopefully. But that's going to be pretty much on the gaming tip. Sorry, I just have so much trouble with my gaming videos, it seems, when it comes to YouTube and the censors and the people trying to strike my stuff. So I have to be very wary of that because I haven't gotten any strikes yet. I've just had those 2 flags, and they were both video game related. So, you know, you can't really mess with the YouTube gods. But yeah, that takes care of that. Also coming in October, we're gonna give you guys greater access to the footage, the content that we feel is the best on our channel. We're gonna have a revamped playlist. Some playlists will be staying, of course. There's no need to get rid of Jimmy P's Blu-ray Finds playlist and stuff like that. But we're gonna give you more access to the deck techs, because Is It Dev has his own deck tech series. I have my own deck tech series. So we're gonna have those different playlists for you guys. Jimmy P Talks Movies is different than my random movie reviews. So we're gonna have different categories for that. So you can have more control and better accessibility to our videos. Some of our other playlists are going to disappear, but we think that this is for the good of the channel, the good of you guys. We just want to be able to help you navigate the channel better. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of the year. I'm trying to get in one more trip for you guys. Get you some more footage before the end of 2021. It'll probably be back to Denver, to be honest. That's just where we like to go. It's our home away from home. Everybody's really friendly there. We always get some pretty decent content. So that is in the near future. If not that, it'll definitely be happening in January. My birthday month, I always gotta be doing something crazy for my birthday. But then moving on to next year, as far as trips goes, there is a possibility for another California trip. Trying to go to a horror convention, maybe Astronomicon in Michigan. I've been looking at you guys. I've been looking at Astronomicon. They seem to have some pretty awesome stuff going on, plus they have live music and stuff like that, so giving me a bunch of what I want. Definitely another Denver trip in there going into next year, and who knows what else. But those are definitely on the docket. There's another trip that might be going on. We're just trying to get the details out. Where I'll be going to some different places that I've never been to in Colorado, mainly like in the area of Estes Park and stuff like that. So if we get that stuff together, you're definitely gonna get some footage from that. But yeah, that pretty much gives you the status on the travel as far as what you're gonna get here in the future. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright, that pretty much catches you up as to what's going on here in the future, taking you towards the end of the year. I don't think there's going to be a news video next month just because we're going to be cranking out so much content for you guys. We'll catch up again at the beginning of November, I think. Once again, thank you guys so much for the support, all the comments, all the subscribes, all of you that have stuck around, day oneers, day twoers, day 56ers. I appreciate all of you. Like, you give us the motivation to continue doing this, and I feel like we're just about to be on this plateau of going straight to the top here. We're about to hit 300 subscribers. Definitely leave us some questions in this video so that we can answer them for you once we hit that milestone. Keep commenting on the other videos. Let us know what you like and what you don't like. We just really appreciate you guys. Anyways, until next time, I'm your boy Jimmy P. Thanks a lot.